Want to watch it.
Tell them hello, everybody. All right, let's let our friends in. It is 6 o'clock. We are at the hour. All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Wow, I love it. One of the first smiles I saw was Maria. Hi, Maria. How's it going?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello. Who we got on? Doing great. Who else we got on today? We got Ina. Oh, yes. Excited to hear from Ina today. Wow, Ricky and Nellie's in the building. I'm excited to hear from Anita today, Linda, Blasi. Wow, new coach Karina. I'm really excited to hear from Karina. I've been hearing through the grapevine all these great things about Karina. And so it's going to be exciting to be able to hear from her tonight.
That's sweet. Thank you.
We got, who else is on tonight? Barbara and Sarah and Rob, Cassidy, Danielle, I think it's Savannah. Yes, brand new coach. Wow, super exciting. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? As you guys jump in, you guys just put a hello in the chat. Put a hello in the chat and then maybe let us know who you are and where are you calling from. We are, I say this every week, but we are represented in many different states around the country. And so it's really cool to kind of see where everybody is coming from, where everybody's calling from this evening. Let's see, we got some Arizona. Very nice. Sarah's calling in from work. Welcome, calling in from work. I love it. So cool. How's everybody doing? So maybe throw that in the chat too. Super excited for tonight. So for those, let me actually take a step back before I jump into this thing. So for those that do not know me, my name is James Richard. I'm a certified health coach with Optavia. I've been on this journey and a coach with Optavia. I just renewed my coaching business. Every year we renew, and I just renewed, but next month, July, will be 5 years since I started on this journey to optimal health and well-being. For me, coming into this, it was a lot more than just weight loss. It actually had nothing to do with weight loss. I came into this because I was looking for optimal health and optimal well-being. For me, that meant getting healthy physically, mentally, and also financially. And what I love about Optavia is that we have, this is a vehicle, it's a tool that can really help us accomplish all three of those things. So I'm super grateful for Dr. Anderson and this mission that he started many years ago. I'm also grateful for my coach that shared this with me and didn't look at me as a guy that didn't need to lose weight, but really saw this was an opportunity for me to get healthy all around in all areas of my life. And it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing to be able to see me and my family get healthy, but all the many lives on this call indirectly that has been impacted just because of one decision to say yes, and all the many lives that are here. So if this is your first time on our community call, welcome. We want to welcome you. If you're your first time and you're a guest, welcome. If you are a client, and this is your first time, welcome. We're excited to have you. If you've been here a few times before, welcome too. Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't mute all. Very cool. Okay, so if you guys can see, I'm just kind of stalling, giving our friends a little bit of time to join us. So we're going to get this thing cracking. We're going to get going. Normally on Tuesdays, our community call, we come together and we go through our life book as a group, the life book and the Dr. A's Habits of Health book. But being that this is the first Tuesday of the month, we like to do something special, really special. We like to kind of switch it up a little bit. And so what that is we won't hear from me. We won't hear from one coach or one client. We're going to open this thing up to everybody because we want to hear from you. We want to hear what are your non-scale victories. We want to hear what are your on the scale victories. We want to hear what are your wins. What are your challenges? What are your victories? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Where are you at on your journey? And how has this thing changed your life? Whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, even our coaches, we would love to hear from you. We're celebrating everybody. So we're all mixed together as clients and coaches. Even as a coach on this journey for 5 years, I am still on my journey. When we think about optimal health, there is no end game. There is no destination. It's a journey. So no matter where we get to, whether it's our first goal is weight loss, gaining weight, coming off medication, there's always optimal health or the next step. And so that's why we're here today, is really one of the components of our program is community. So we like to come together as a community, share the stories, feed off each other, encourage each other, support each other, give each other tips, encouragement, all of that good stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Before we jump into the stories, I see we already got a few hands up. So you guys be prepared to get those hands up, because we're just going to do rapid fire. We're going to call on you and just allow you to just come off mute and just share whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your mind, and where you're at in your journey. Before we do that, there's something I want to share and talk to you guys about, because, and I'll be really brief with this, is because I really, really want to make sure that when you started this journey, you have a clear understanding of what you have in your hands. A lot of people come into this and they think, well, this is just a weight loss plan. I'm just here to lose some weight. And that's great, because I know a lot of us maybe have struggled with our weight for many, many years. And we've tried many different things and nothing never seemed to work. And we get to this point to where we're stressed out and discouraged because you've tried so many things. And then you come here, you're like, okay, well, here's another plan. I'm going to try it out and see if I can lose some weight, but it's a lot more than that. And so what I want to talk to you guys about real quick is the macro habits of health. Have you guys heard of that? What are the macro habits of health? Dr. A talks about what separates Optavia from a lot of things else out there and why people are so successful. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. There's 6 of them. There's 6 macro habits of health. Does anybody have any idea what those are? Maybe throw those in the chat if you know 1, 2, or any of them. What are those 6 macro habits of health that we need in order to have a solid foundation for optimal health and well-being? What are those 6 macro habits of health? I got Stanley. Stanley said sleep. Nice. Carol said hydration, sleep. Nice. Anyone else want to take a stab at it? Want to take a guess? H2O. That's water. Give you guys a few more seconds to mindset. Okay, I love it. How do we create lifelong transformation? How do we do more than just keep the weight off? How do we get to a healthy weight and then maintain it, keep it off, and then really focus on ultra health? Daily habits, I like it. Your surroundings, your mindset, love it. Great. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to show you guys, and it's all right here in our life book. So if you read your life book, it's actually on page 15. I know we're not going to get into life book, but this is something I wanted to share real quick and go over, because those macro habits of health is how we build a foundation to optimal health and well-being. So really quick, I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go into what those 6 things are. So if we look here, we have the 6 macro habits of health to really create is the foundation of optimal health and well-being. The first one is healthy weight management. A lot of us here, maybe throw a 1 in the chat if you came here because you wanted to get to a healthy weight. Yeah, a lot of us wanted to get to a healthy weight, but that's the first step. That's where the first step we focus on is getting to a healthy weight. And I put these page numbers here because if you want to know more about any of these, it's all in your life book on these page. So we pick up where most programs leave off, is getting to a healthy weight is the first step. Then we focus on healthy eating and hydration. And for those that are on any one of our programs, you know we focus on how to fuel your body, how much water we should be drinking, how to proper balance your protein, carbs, and sugars, and teaching you how to eat. So in page 223 in your life book. And then once we get you to a healthy weight, then we start focusing on increasing our activity. We start focusing on healthy motion and exercise and getting more steps in and just being more active in our life on page 355 in our life book. Some other areas of optimal health we focus on, because you can be okay in these areas, but if you're not getting enough sleep and if you're not getting healthy sleep, then we're not on the road to optimal health and well-being. So sleep is one of those areas that's very, very, very important. In page 397 in your life book. Another one is healthy mind. Would you guys agree that you can be at a healthy weight, you can be drinking water, you can be exercising, but if you're not doing well mentally, that could be one of the biggest areas is being in a healthy spot mentally and controlling the way we think and our stress levels and anxiety and depression and things like that. So healthy mind is very important. You know what I love about our program is that if you look here, majority of our life book focuses on those areas of healthy mind. Page 39 through 121, there's 81 pages that focus on a healthy mind. And then the last one is we know we have to surround ourselves with a healthy environment. So creating healthy surroundings is important. And then that's in page 139 in our life book. So these are the 6 macro habits of health. This is how we build a foundation towards optimal health. And while we're on this journey and while you're working with your coach and this community and in your life book and habits of health book, these are the 6 areas we focus on to help you create optimal health and well-being. Cool? All right, so I just wanted to share that real quick. And now we're going to jump right into it. We're going to hear some stories. Again, we would love to hear from you. So if you guys just can raise your hand, we're going to take this through the whole hour. So if you need to jump off at the half hour, I know normally our community calls a half hour. So if you need to, that's fine. We're going to take this through the whole hour. But if you guys can keep it short, would be great so that we can get through as many people as possible. Cool? All right, love it. Let's start off with an incredible person. And I have the honor of working with is Maria Hernandez. Go ahead, Maria.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to call. And I also want to thank Coach for always being there, him and his wife, and my good friend, Catherine, that introduced me to this program. I actually visually saw that she was transforming and getting more healthy. And I thought, well, I'll just wait, but then I moved from California to Arizona because my grandchildren are out here. And I just made a decision that I wanted to become healthier and to increase longevity. And so I really thought about it and prayed about it and reached out to Kat because I talked to Kat all the time. And I told her what some of my goals were. And she's like, you should get a hold of James and, talk to him about it. And so then we had a really good conversation of, what my goals were, what I wanted to do. It sounded good because I think that was the missing part. That was the beginning of the missing part of nutrition and learning, how to be more healthy. And so, one of my goals was to lose about 100 pounds. And some of the challenges that I faced is I love chocolate. I love sweets. And so I omitted soda from my life. Also, now I live in a rural area where I'm like 40 miles away from Starbucks. So that kind of helped. And then also I found challenges when my family would go out and eat and bring takeout and stuff. So that was like big, major, crazy stuff. But some of my victories, let me share with you some of my victories. I've been trying to stay focused, and because of that, and just following the plan, keeping track of my feelings, my lean and green, my hydration, my water. I've been feeling better. I've been feeling more energized, like I'm on a good one. After I drink a bunch of coffee, I just felt like I had like a lot of energy. My family supports me by not tempting me. Some people would get offended, like, oh, we're going to go get something to eat, let's get my mom something. But see, they know how serious and how focused I am with this program. They don't offer because they know that I'm on my program and fueling. And so, that makes me feel good that they're taking me very seriously. And by me doing that and actually seeing, and so far I lost about 53 pounds already. And so my family, well, a lot of people, you have to see the results, right? a lot of people, you know, you see that. So my family they're kind of like getting that back to, you know, eating right and working out and walking and that kind of thing. So it's like little baby steps with them. So it's just a matter of time that, you know, they're going to be, you know, on program. My other son, I was sharing with him, he lives in Kansas, and I was sharing with him what I've been doing and how much weight I lost. And he goes, you know, Mom, send me a link. I want to like read out what's that about. And so I reached out to James, and then I also use that information, that long list of information about fat burning and stuff like that. And so, because both of my sons and my daughter-in-law are athletes, but you know, having kids, you know, that's another thing. But my other son is really a health fitness person, so it's just a matter of time that I could see my family getting involved in this. So it's just, you gotta lead by example. I also shared with James last week. I was just like, so, oh my gosh, I had so much work to do at work and paperwork and deadlines and stuff, and I felt like I was draining a little bit, and I was like, man. Then to top it off, my office has a big old soda machine right there in front of the main lobby, and I looked at it and I'm like, for a minute there, I really wanted to get a soda, but then something like quickly said, you know what, just keep going, just keep walking. And so I shared that with my coach, and he's like, why didn't you get it? And I said, because I forgot what I said, but I said something like, because I'm focused. I'm on a mission. I'm focused. And so he thought that was kind of funny. So I just hope that my story helps you guys. And so I just try to stay focused, be on track, have this community with you guys, all of you, with coach, being accountable to coach, and being accountable to myself. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. You guys, and that's exactly what she said. She said, when I asked her, why didn't you just go in and have the soda? If you wanted it, go get it. No, I didn't say go get it. I just said, why didn't you have it? And she said, because I'm on a mission. So she knows what she wants. And that's what kept her going, kept her accountable. So I love that. Very, very nice. Maria, thank you for sharing. Thank you for starting us off, and appreciate you being open, transparent, and sharing your journey and story with us. 53 pounds is amazing, but I hear way more than just the weight loss. The quality of life it's given you is amazing. So we're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to keep celebrating our friends and clients and coaches. Next, we'll have Linda Richardson. Go for it.
Yes. First of all, I'd like to thank Jamie. Jamie is my coach, and she has really given me the support. And I remember when I first met her and she introduced herself and she told me about the program. And it's like, I need to lose about 15, 20 pounds, pandemic weight. And decided to give it a try. So as of May the 1st, that's when I started. Up to May the 31st, I have lost 11 pounds. So I was so excited about the 11 pounds that it's like now I said 15, 20. Oh no, I want to go more. I can take off more. So my goal now that I decided to focus on is to lose more weight than just a little 15 or 20 pounds, because I figured that, hey, you never know, a little extra weight doesn't hurt. So I decided that I will continue my goal with Jamie and do the best that I can. And one of the main thing I had to do was, when I talked with Jamie, was to stay focused. I said, I got to get the mind set. And I have to say, from the time I started, I have not put anything into my mouth that should not have been in it. So I have really stayed focused on it. So I thank you, for Jamie, for being there with me.
Oh my goodness. So good. Wow. This is going to be a powerful call. I can already feel it. Thank you, Linda, for sharing that. And congrats on your progress. Keep going. Very, very nice. I love it. All right, cool. We're going to keep this thing going. Looks like next we have, is it Kathy Powers? Go ahead and bring yourself off of mute. Love to hear from you. And while they're bringing their stuff off mute, you guys.
Yeah, I'm off mute. This is Ricky.
Okay, go for it.
So
Ricky.
I've only been on this since Sunday. I started Sunday, and a couple questions I have is that when you have broth, chicken broth, can you have one or two of those a day or just one? Or can you have any? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yep, I hear you. You said about the chicken broth?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? We have some amazing coaches that would love to come off, and they're going to actually give you some tips and suggestions about chicken broth too. Did you have other, well, as we're going, those coaches will come on. What other questions did you have? Was it Ricky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What other questions do you have, Ricky?
The other question I had is, I forgot it already, but it'll come to me. But I do want to say and thank Karina, because I probably would have never done this. And she's been very helpful. And she showed us a lot of suggestions on how we can make different things work. And, so it's been really, really an encouragement there. So I'm really looking forward to the eating habits, changing my eating habits. And one thing I noticed at dinner tonight, I mean, I'm a guy that's out eating steak and lobster 3 times a week, good dinners. But tonight I had a nice lean piece of meat, a little bit of vegetable, and just a touch of mushrooms. And I didn't have to put anything on it. I never ate anything without heavy mayonnaise. So it was good. I can tell my taste buds just in 3 days are getting better. So I'm looking forward to it. I plan on staying on it for a while. So looking forward to feeling better and get better health.
There it is. I love it. So good, Ricky. Thank you for sharing. Really, really do appreciate that. And looking forward to your journey. Looking forward to it. Very nice. Okay, let's keep this thing rolling. Go ahead, Stanley. And you guys, as people are sharing, please throw some love in the chat. It takes a lot of guts to come off mute and to share your story and where you're at in your journey. So if we can just throw some love in the chat for people would be amazing. I know that would be helpful for them and also encouraging. That's what we're here for, is to encourage and inspire each other. So that would be great. Go ahead, Stanley.
All right, so I'm just going to share a non-scale victory. I finally went shopping today because I need swimming trunks. Now I'm not trying to rub this in, but I'm going to Bora Bora today. So I plan on getting in the water. But the swimming trunk, I don't know if many of you probably saw the picture I posted with those swimming trunks that I had, and they were really big, 3X. So needless to say, I was able to buy a 1X today, and it fit perfectly. It fit very good. I bought a few shirts. My shirt size initially was a 3X, and I was able to buy some 1X shirts. So I just wanted to share that non-scale victory. I'm trusting the process, and I will continue to trust the process.
Love it. Very nice, man. Look at that. Going from 3X to 1X. That is a great non-scale victory. Thanks for sharing that. Very nice. All right, let's keep it going. Danielle.
Hi, good evening, everybody. So it's my 5th week, this week starting. And I'm thankful for Jamie and Carol. They both are supporting me. Jamie is my coach. And one of the things that I've already noticed in, just the beginning of 5 weeks, I've lost 15 pounds. And then I'm also starting to sleep better. I suffer from insomnia, and I'm not waking up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep. So I like the program because it is been a lot of encouragement. Some things I know, I'm in the medical field, but it's also just helpful for me to get back my mind, my focus. And one little story I like to share real quick is my 12-year-old got excited because I got my new box of food in, and she helped me select some things because even she's trying some and she liked it. She got excited, and I have a 2-year-old. So they were both in the box looking at it, getting excited to see it. So just changing the mindset for the whole family.
Love that. That's so good. And it starts off with mama. So mama, good job for setting that example, because those habits are passed down to our kids. So you're setting the example. So good job. Very nice. Love it. Okay.
How do you raise your hand?
Uh-oh. Next we have, looks like I don't see a name, but it's Galaxy A03S. Go ahead, Galaxy. You're up.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Jane Day. I'm from Inglewood, California, and I'm learning how to work this phone. I had to get a new phone and everything. So, can you hear me? And can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've had problems. Everybody has had a success story. So I didn't really want to speak, but my coach, my current coach, who is Ricky, said that maybe this will encourage other people. But I wanted to do it my way. I wanted to take the Optavia system and revise it to Jane Day system. And I started last August. And then my coach and I, we were not compatible, not because of her fault, but because I think the age difference. And so I got off the program, but she felt for me, and she found me another coach, which is Ricky. We're similar in age. And so I've been doing better. And I want people to know that the system will work if you work the system, not your own system, because I'm used to dieting. And now I understand that Optavia is a fat burning system. You can't cheat on it. Otherwise, it takes you off of fat burning. And that's all I have to say.
I love that. Thank you for being transparent and sharing that. Do love that. Yeah. Modified, you're right, Jane. Modified program will give you modified results. So thanks for sharing that, being transparent and honest. And I'm glad you're working with Ricky, who is an amazing coach, and having success in your health as well. So thank you for sharing. Cool. Let's keep this thing going. Blossy, you're next.
Hello, everyone. I noticed that on the program, I have little victories, and these little things, they just help me to keep going. For instance, last week, I was able to multitask. I was able to talk on the phone, cut my toenails, and breathe at the same time. And that's something I haven't been able to do for a while. So it's just the little victories that are really helping me, and I thank everyone for being there.
Oh my goodness, that is so good. Hold on, I want to make sure I caught that. Was that talk on the phone, cut your toenails, and breathe up all at the same time?
Yes.
Did I miss any of them?
Yes.
Love it. You guys, please throw some love in the chat. That's so good. Never heard that one before, and I love it. Very, very nice. Thanks for sharing that. Nice. Let's keep this thing rolling. Aina, go for it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ina Garner, and I'm thinking about being a coach. But on that subject, off that subject, I went to go visit my daughter, and she knows I need my walker all the time. So this is another story about my walker. So when she saw me get out the truck, she like, wait a minute, Mom, where's your walker? I said, I don't need it. She said, oh, no, walk down to the corner and come back. So I walked to the corner and went around the corner. She said, wait a minute, where are you going? I said, I'm going around to the corner. And I came back to her. She just hugged me. She said, Mom, I'm so proud of you. You on that stuff, huh? I said, yeah, I'm on the Octavia stuff. So it's really been helpful. And my goal is to become a coach. So I know I'm very tempted and scary. So I know everyone will help me along the way. And that's it. I'm still waiting to go to the doctor so I can get off some medication. So I will have something else to tell y'all later.
Yes, so good. Very nice. And I know we got a chance to meet, got the chance to talk and hear your story. You guys, she has an incredible journey, incredible story. She just shared a little piece of it, but thank you for sharing that. And you're going to be an amazing coach. I know it because you're an amazing client. That's how I know you're going to do great as a coach, because you're motivated, you're inspired, you're doing great, and people are noticing and asking you. And really, Ina, and this is for anybody, and that's why I really wanted to touch and share this, is that as a coach, all you have to do is guide and help people do exactly what you're doing. That's it. If you've had any success on this program, if you've lost 5 pounds on this program, could you teach and show someone else how to lose 5 pounds? If you've gotten better sleep or more energy, could you teach and guide someone else how to feel better and have more energy? And that's really all it is. You just follow the system, as I think that was Jane just said, is we don't have to recreate the wheel and figure anything out. We just follow the system. And as coaches, we just are a guide and a support. So that's how I know you're going to do amazing. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that. Let's keep this thing going. I think next we have, is it Shar? Go ahead, come off mute. Love to hear from you.
Hi, I just wanted to quickly say it's been a month. I've lost over 10 pounds, but I'm losing more inches. So I'm in another smaller size, which is awesome. And I also just wanted to share something that I figured out. I went away for last week and I ordered the food because I knew mentally I wouldn't be trying to cook and trying to figure all that out. So I ordered the food from the Fivia, the private personal size food for each day for my lean and green. And that worked out. So I didn't have to buy any food. I saved so much money because usually when you go away, you can buy all this food and da-da-da. But anyway, I just want to tell the friends that's a good way to do it when you go away, if you can, whatever. Just take the whole package with you. And it works out. It was easy. It took where I didn't have to deal with a lot of time cooking and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to say that.
Love it. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for sharing that. It's one of my favorite things about the program. It's easy, it's convenient, takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Nice. Thank you for sharing. Tangela, you're next.
Hey everyone. So actually it's Cassidy. I'm just, me and mom are on the same device, but I was gonna share a quick victory. So we've been on the program for like, this is like the start of the 6 weeks and I've lost like 21 pounds so far. And I think the second week on the program, I started working at the fair, which may have been bad timing, but I had already applied before I even committed to the program. So that's just the way it fell. But at the start of the program, so I was on the program for about a week and I started the fair and I was telling my coach, I was like, it's gonna be hard because of all the food around me and I'm gonna be around all those temptations for like 4 or 5 weeks, but I'm gonna do it. So I just took every day by day, week by week, and I just finished working at the fair last Monday. And through those 4 weeks, instead of craving into all the temptations, I actually was able to lose 17 pounds while still working at the fair, which is huge for me because every time we go to the fair, I'm getting the popcorn and the caramel apples and the candy and the hot dogs, and I can keep going. So that was huge. And then this morning, I was getting ready to go out in service, and I had an idea of what dress I was going to wear last night. So I knew that I could just kind of wake up late and just throw on the dress. So I went to go put on the dress, and the dress was falling off of me. So then I started rushing because I had to find a new dress because that dress wouldn't fit anymore. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, I've been on this program for 6 weeks now, 21 pounds down, and I can see the changes, and it's really awesome. And then being able to do it with my mom, and then now with my brother being a coach, and then you guys as a community, I just want to say thank you to everybody. And this is definitely a huge change in my life, and I'm excited to see where I am in the next months to come.
Oh my goodness, that is a great share. Thank you, Cassidy. So good. So good. And I know you're doing amazing. Your brother's doing amazing. We just celebrated his first week on program, and your mom. So cool. You guys are, it's a family affair and doing it all together. And congrats on making it through the fair and down 17 pounds going through a county fair. That's incredible. Nice. All right. Savannah, go for it, my friend. Brand new coach, Savannah.
And I'm funny because my victory, it feels like, can you hear me? And my victory, it feels like, is that I am here because it's hard it's not hard for me to participate, but becoming a coach, I was really apprehensive about it. So this is me trying to be like, yeah, and I'm here. And so that's my biggest victory, I think, is that I did a health assessment. Like that's good. So we're gonna do another one. So we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep reaching out to people and telling them, because this is great. It's been a really good thing for us. So I would like to share it, and I'm going to keep sharing.
There it is. I love it. So, so good. Love it. Savannah, and welcome to our coaching team, our coaching family. And for those that don't know, her and her husband did amazing together on program, and she decided she wanted to help other people because people were asking, and instead of referring them over to her coach, which is her mom, which is cool, she said, well, I can help these people out. I want to help my friends and family get healthy. So why don't I guide and support them? And that's what she was sharing, is how she's enjoying sharing and helping these people out. So congratulations. Very nice. Okay, next we have, let's see, is it Gardy, Lee Gardy?
Can you hear me?
We hear you, go for it, yep.
Okay. My coach, I know she's a little disappointed in me, but I was supposed to start this past week and I couldn't because my dad went into hospital, so I had to just scrap everything. So I'm back, and the money that I would have used to blow it on candy and cakes and junk, I used it and paid for a private trainer to help me do the book and the program and stay on track. And my niece she's a Marine, and she gets up in the morning, she gets up about 4, which used to be my normal time. So I'm having her call me every morning, get started, get my meditation and prayer in, and read the book, and then try to get on the program. I haven't started yet. I started to read, but I haven't started the actual foodage. So I had the money left, and I use it just like when I come back from a stressful situation, get candy, cakes, and all that stuff. So I took the money and I paid for a private trainer. So that's my keeping me from binging with junk until I get on the program. And then once I get on the program, I'm assuming that I won't want the junk. I'm asking a question.
I'm sorry, that was your question, is assuming you won't want the junk once you get started on program?
Yeah, well, because like I said, stressful situations, I usually go buy a whole bunch of junk. I'm home, finally, no more medication for this person and doing that. And the nurses and stress. I'm sitting in the corner watching my dad. I'm just eating junk, candy bars, cakes, whatever, to keep me company. So when I got home, the money I had left, instead of going to buy the rest of the junk, I paid for a private trainer. And hopefully, Tamara said to call her. Hopefully after tonight, I'll start the program tomorrow. And hopefully I will stop craving the junk, because I know it's like emotional eating because of the situation with my dad.
Love it. Okay, thank you for sharing that. And so I think I heard you say Tamara is your coach.
Correct.
And actually even throwing some stuff in the chat for you, which is great. I love it. So yeah, one thing that I've noticed is that once I started program and I started fueling my body correctly, my body didn't crave the sweets and the junk food. It just didn't crave it. My body started wanting healthier stuff. And then once I started seeing results and the progress, just kept going and kept going and kept going. So my advice for you and for everybody is stick close to your coach. Really, really stick close to your coach. Stick close to this community. And then
how do you do that? I got my book.
Very nice. Very nice.
I don't know how to stick close to the community because I'm not good with this. Excuse me, this technology of these computers and stuff like that. So it took forever to try to figure this out. So I got my book.
Very nice. So you have probably one of the best coaches. So work with Tamara, and she'll guide you through all that.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. Really do appreciate you. All right. Nice. We're going to hear from Jamie. Go ahead, Jamie.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first Tuesday. I am so excited. I know some of you have seen my post. One, I am so, so proud of all my clients. They are doing amazing, and they are the ones that are inspiring me to continue because I have reached my why. I need to have a new why. However, this past week, my son graduated high school, and my why was to lose 30 pounds before his graduation so that I would be happy in the pictures that we took together. I did hit the 30 pounds. However, I exceeded that and hit 57 pounds before his graduation. So I was ecstatic. It was the best ever. I was super excited to be able to have pictures. He hates photos, but he obliged and gave me lots of photos. He's looking at me a little funny right now. And I had a blast. And right now, my clients are what are keeping me going. Hearing how this program is affecting them and changing their lives, it's so touching and heartwarming. And if anyone is contemplating being a coach, oh my, just do it. Just try it. It is an amazing feeling, and it's going to keep me going. So 57 pounds down in 5 months. My next goal is 75. You guys keep me going. Love you all.
Love it. You guys throw some love in the chat for Jamie. And thanks for sharing that. Jamie, what I heard, and I really appreciate you sharing, is how coaching has helped keep you accountable. And I know that's one of the areas why people really consider coaching is because they need that extra support and accountability. So if you're someone that struggled with your health and your weight for many, many years, and you want that extra accountability, consider paying it forward and helping others. It will keep you going. You can't tell someone else to put the cupcakes down if you're doing it yourself. So you get that extra layer of support and extra layer of accountability. So thank you, Jamie, for sharing that. Very nice. Okay, love to hear from Karina. Go ahead, Karina.
Hello, everybody. My name is Karina Pacello. I am from Brentwood, California, the other Brentwood in Northern Cali, not in SoCal. So I'm very excited to start this. It has been 4 years in the making from Shadon and Amber, my beautiful coaches. I met them in 2018. They came and did some Need Great Territory in our congregation. At that time, we were living in Redwood City, and we just hit it off. And at the time, I had put on some weight. I had started regular pioneering, and I put on, what they call the freshman 15 when you start pioneering. So I was struggling with that. So Jehovah just put them in my life at the right time. I was ready for a change. Aside from my weight, there were multiple things that were going on, So once I met with them and got on program, it was probably within a week. I noticed things like my gut health felt better, my sleep felt better. I was waking up with energy. That was all before any type of scale victory. And that's when it was sort of an aha moment to me, where it was more about internally getting healthy and in my mind getting healthy, and not so much the vanity behind I didn't like the way I looked in my clothes. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay on past 4 months, but I did manage to maintain my weight. And then COVID-19 hit. And so here comes the COVID-19 pounds that I gained. And so I'm also in just a different mindset. Since then, we've moved to Brentwood, and our life has become a lot less stressful than it was at the time. Both of my children are graduated from high school, so a little less demand from me on them. And it's finally put me in a place where I can focus on myself. And I feel like I haven't been able to do that for 19 years. So reached out to Shadon and said, not only was I ready to get on program and get my health back, in check, but I was ready to be a coach. I wanted to pay it forward to everybody and anybody that I know and don't know even, spread the word. And, I just want to thank everybody on here for your beautiful, encouraging stories. I just hope in 30 days, I can have these amazing scale victories you guys are all having, and just the enthusiasm and the love, and also the vulnerability. That's probably one of my biggest non-scale victory is being on these consultations, just being vulnerable. I never used to like to talk about what my weight was. Nobody knew what that was besides me and that app on my phone. And nobody could find that app. But now that I'm focused more on the inner health, that's just a number. And I'm okay with that number, and I'm okay with sharing it, because I'm not going to be that in a week or 2 weeks or in 3 months. So I'm noticing that the minute I say what I'm weighing at that moment in the beginning of my calls, the majority of them have been women, they instantly feel so much more comfort and open, because sometimes as women, we do kind of look at each other and like, there's no way she weighs as much as I do. There's no way, but the second I put it out there, then it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, we are kind of at the same weight. So yeah, let's talk about this. Let's get deep. So that's probably been my biggest off scale or non-scale, as you put it, victory. And then also going round 2 on this program. So day 1 was Saturday for me that just passed. And of course, my brother invites me over, and he's making empanadas from scratch, and they're making margaritas. And I'm just like, I can't believe this is happening on day 1. But I went with my fuelings. I packed my lean and green before I went, and I was pleasantly surprised that none of it even appealed to me. I didn't want it. And something someone said, and I'm sorry I didn't write your name down, but it was, my mind is set for results and goals. And that's why I didn't want it. My mind is set. I'm gonna reach my goal. I want to see results. So I thank you again for all your stories. They help me, and they're also helping me remember and think about friends and family that I haven't been thinking about. Hearing what you're going through health-wise and struggles is helping me remember those. So again, thank you guys, and I am glad to be a part of this team.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Karina, great share. Thank you. Amazing journey, amazing transformation. And thank you for being open, transparent, and sharing those. And we are so much better having you here as a client and also as a coach. And I'm excited for all the lives you're going to bless and help with this thing too. So congratulations and thanks for sharing that. Yeah, so good. Thank you. Very nice. Okay, go ahead, Carol.
Okay, I feel like I don't have anything to say after all of that, man. That was like, everybody blew me away. Very cool. I have to back up with Jamie, because Jamie's my client and my friend. And I want to say, I'm so proud of you and what you've done and the lives that you're helping. Like she said, just hearing everyone's journey is so motivational to myself as a coach, to stay on program. I'm a little choked up. I do this all the time. You should let me go first so I don't get choked up, but I'm choked up, so it's kind of hard to talk. I guess, okay, so let me see. I'm supposed to be telling you about something I did cool. Okay, so we went on vacation. I went on vacation, and because I already had learned healthy habits, I was able to, and I'm on maintenance. I'm not on 5 and 1 anymore. So I was a little scared to go on vacation, but we've learned so much in this program that has helped me to know how to make wise choices, learning not to get freaked out about stuff, and just trust the process and have a good time. Just live my life, but live it with intention, not just go for crazy like I was before. Before I was just, whew, whatever. Now I have a plan and a purpose, and I have dreams and goals, and I don't go crazy. I was just sitting here watching too. I've moved my little vision. I have tiny little vision boards, and I moved them from, I keep getting moved around the house for us, a long story. But anyway, I have my vision boards right in front of me now, and I realized I've actually hit a couple, and I didn't even realize it. As a coach, I'm gonna show you a couple. They're teeny weeny ones, but I'm gonna show you. So here's my little vision board. If you don't know about vision boards, you will learn that. But if you look right here, if anybody knows me, oh my goodness, I have been wanting this rocking chair like forever. I know that seems like a tiny little thing, but it's huge. I've been wanting it, and I got 2. And you know what? because I'm a coach and I have this extra money coming in, I did not even think about it. It was a no-brainer. We went to the store, we looked at it, we saw it, and I told my husband, I like that one. And he said, okay, you want me to get one? I said, no, I want two. I want two. He's like, two? Like, yeah. And I don't want to put them together. Let's pay for that to be done too. We'll come back and get it. Didn't even think about it. Done. And it's not that I'm like so crazy about the money, but it is freeing. It is so freeing. I want to show you something else on my board. It says, the power of giving. So many friends have been affected by things lately, and I don't even think about it. Jamie knows me. I don't even think about it. I hear something and I can just give. And that just makes me feel so good to be able to have this avenue to share with others. So that's really cool. There's a few other things I'm working on that little thing, but I didn't realize I had hit 2 already. So yay me. So anyway, love being a coach. Love what the program's done for me. 67 pounds down. I'm working with keeping that around 67, 65, 67. That's why I play with it. But I'm very happy with what I have. So that was my husband. You guys know I'm actually married. Everybody sees my site. And I never get to show my husband. You just got to see him. Did you see him? I have a husband. Anywho, that's it.
I love it. You guys, please show some love for Carol. Amazing person, amazing coach. Carol, thank you for sharing that. And you actually hit on, I'm going to talk for a little bit. We have about 7 minutes and there's no more hands up. So we would like to hear from a few more of you guys. So while you guys are being bold enough to put your hands up and share, I have something I want to share real quick is, and Carol touched on these, is there's 3 reasons why people would consider coaching or why coaching would make sense or benefit them. Somebody talked about, I don't remember who it was, and we talked about accountability and having that extra support, that extra accountability. Carol hit on those other 2, on 2 reasons why as a client, it's really in your best interest. It's really in your best interest. Is one of those areas is purpose and fulfillment. Did you guys hear that in her share? How much purpose and fulfillment that she's getting. So if you're in a place in your life where you just maybe at your job where you're just not getting it enough fulfillment and purpose, and you want to do more and you want to help more people, we would encourage you to really consider helping other people, especially with this. You're going to, if you just listen to the stories, imagine people texting you and calling you these things almost every single day. Like, this is my life almost every single day. So it's a lot of purpose, a lot of fulfillment. And then that third area Carol touched on is finances. It's another reason why it's a lot of people's, it's in your best interest, and why our clients consider coaching is because you get compensated, you get paid for doing this. You guys know, as coaches, we get paid for this. And the company Optavia pays us pretty well to guide and support and help people. You guys heard what Carol was able to do with it. Not by one rocking chair, but she said, let's just go and get 2 of them, which is so cool. So cool. That's so good. Yeah, I love it. Very, very nice. And then a lot of clients I know want to get their food paid for. If you're someone where you don't want to pay for your food out of pocket, go help a few friends and family with this thing, and you can get your food compensated. You can get your food paid for so that you're not paying for it yourself. And all you got to do is get with your coach, and they'll show you how to go help a few of your friends and family. You create this community, this circle around you, to where now you have friends and family doing this with you. They're getting healthy, you're getting healthy, you're earning some income. It's a win-win-win situation for everybody. Love it. Okay, while I was ranting, we got another hand up. Go ahead, Kashida. Love to hear from you.
Hello, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so this past weekend, I went out of town with some family. We were celebrating my daughter's graduation from college. I was really, really nervous about it because I think I want to say this is just my 3rd week. I think I just started my 3rd week going in. But, you know, I kept saying to myself, just follow the program, you got this, it's gonna be okay. But I felt really blessed and saying that I had both my auntie who's my coach, Barbara, and my cousin, Tamara, were there. And even though I was a little bit nervous, I went out to eat twice and I made good decisions. I really wanted those potatoes, but I didn't get them. I had something called zucchini swirls. It was pretty good. And when I weighed in, I still lost a pound. So I was so happy because that was like the biggest challenge for me because I like food. I like to taste new things, and it was a new place for me, and new adventures, which meant normally you try new food. And well, I guess I did. I tried some zucchini swirls, which were still, they were good, but that's my thing for this week.
Yeah,
That's it.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Kashida, for sharing that. Like Maria started us off with, sounds like you're on a mission and you got some goals. And that's really what kept you going. I love the mindset work that you're doing, that you're working on. And because you're really transforming your mind, the body's going to follow. So great job with that. Very nice. Shadan, we'll have Shadan and then Sylvia.
What's up, everybody? Great job. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. So, like everybody else, you guys are inspiring me to keep going, to keep reaching the goals that I want to do health-wise and I want to do coach-wise. But one of my not victories, but since we started back on our health journey, COVID life and everything else, I'm officially down 32 pounds. So yay for that. And non-scale victory, I was able to fit in the suit that I was able to fit in a suit that now I can wear like 4 suits instead of 1 suit. So that's great too and fantastic. But keep it up. Good job. And again, health coaching is not nothing hard. We might be a little timid, might be a little afraid, but the more you help someone else, it's going to help you too, physically and financially at the same time. So that's my 2 pieces, and I'll turn it back over.
Nice. I love it. Great job, Shadan. Love it. Thanks for sharing that. So good. Okay, go ahead, Sylvia.
Hey everybody, congratulations. I am looking forward to following all of these wonderful stories and friending all of you guys on Facebook, because that really is what helps us a lot. It's fantastic to be with each other on journey. Thank you, James, for setting us up. We appreciate our community, because everything that you say, you are affecting and impacting our lives. It doesn't matter, because we are, yes, clients. We are all clients still, and we are continuing on our journey. So thank you for speaking up and for sharing. Congratulations to everyone. There's a client on here, and she's probably going to pinch me, but her name is Kathy. And Kathy has been on the program for a little over a month, and she has lost 20 pounds plus.
Uh-oh, looks like we lost Sylvia. So I guess we'll just call on Kathy. Guys, what do you guys think? Yes, should we just call on Kathy and just let her go ahead and finish? Go ahead, Kathy.
Hi guys. I'm Kathy. I'm the one that she's talking about. And I just want to thank her because she's been so very encouraging. Like she said, it's been about a month, maybe a little over a month, and I have lost about 20 pounds. This journey, when I started, it was about, staying healthy, but it's taught me how to eat better, and I'm enjoying it. Sometimes it gets a little hard for me because at work, things are so demanding sometimes, and it kind of throws me off, and it kind of messes with the weight that I want to lose for that week. But talking to Sylvia puts me back on track. And so I just want to thank her and let her know she's an awesome, awesome coach.
Yes, she is. And thank you, Kathy, for sharing. Really, really do appreciate you just being bold and transparent and sharing your story with us. And congratulations on your progress. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep going. So we are at the hour. This was amazing. This was good for me. Out of all the calls we do, and I'm on a lot of calls throughout the month, this is, and I say this every month, this is my favorite call. It's my favorite one because this is what it's all about, is the stories. And what's amazing is behind every single one of these stories, it's lives. Like these are, I mean, we're real people's lives are transforming and getting healthier and feeling good. And you guys can see just from that one yes, the ripple effect that it's having and how it's impacting kids and aunties and grandmas and children and so forth. So I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Thank you for all those that shared. Thank you for, again, being transparent on it and sharing your story and your journey. For those that didn't, it's okay. We're thankful that you're here and you're here and you're listening, and hopefully something on this call tonight gave you a little bit of inspiration to keep going on your journey, wherever you're at on your journey. So again, thank you guys all for being here. This recording will be posted. So if you guys are in the Facebook group, we'll post it there. And we'll see you guys all next week. We're going to be jumping back into our life book. And I believe we're on element 2. We're back in element 2. So if you're brand new, we go over this every single week, and we just started fresh in the life book. So it's a great opportunity as a group to go through this together. So we'll see you guys all next week at this same time as we go into our life book. Thank you guys all for being here, and we'll see you all next week, next Tuesday. Everybody have a great night.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Bye.